my God.
That was really easy.
Yeah. Does it normally, it
No.
obviously doesn't feel like that. So
It definitely does not.
rhetorical question.
Yeah. Personally, I wanted to look for some more vibrancy because I like doing solo competitions and stuff like that, and just soloing in general with like trumpet concertos and whatnot.
Yeah.
So something along that.
So still like a C cup roundabout. You know, you're not looking to go like to a D cup kind of thing. You just want it to shine.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, there are a couple of different paths to get there. What are you playing on?
I play on a 1.5 C.
Okay. So let's start with establishing a bass line with a 2L2 for some shine. So this is the shinier, poppier version of our 1.5 C in brass. Wow, there you go.
I got one.
Yeah, can I hear you on yours?
Yeah.
Same phrase? Well, I wouldn't say that you're lacking vibrancy, but if on the EQ spectrum, the frequency range that's coming through the most is you know, there's like it's not E, it's not ooh, it's like and with this one it's like E, you know, so you're exciting higher frequencies already for sure, which is cool. You sound beautiful. I mean, you're lighting it up. You're lighting up the horn. Here's the same mouthpiece made of nickel instead of brass.
Okay.
Which rolls off a little bit of, you know, it turns down a little bit of the ooh and turns up a bit of the E. Something there too, even on a middle F, you know, it's like, so yeah. Now take it into a different musical context. What's something where you really want more shine? Okay.
Yeah, I like how that pops definitely in comparison to the regular 1.5 C.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, our mouthpiece will have more pop no matter what. Like the brass one will pop more, but nickel pops even harder because there's this quality that nickel silver has when you make mouthpieces out of it, or when you put it in important spots on the horn, where not only does it have a tonal change where it turns down the warmth and turns up the brightness, but it also kind of like hard magnetizes you to note centers. So there's that quality when you don't even need to be articulating. You can be slurring phrases, like slurring scales, and it sounds like you're articulating. That property is magnified with a mouthpiece made out of nickel. Any mouthpiece made out of nickel. It was a little bit on the side when you were articulating. It was nice and like boop, 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 boop. You could tell like, okay, I know where every note is supposed to be. But you could lighten up and digga 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 instead of ta 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 ta, you know, and probably get enough pop. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Wow. 'Cause, like, live. Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's crazy, right? It's very much a conceptual thing, whereas if you just keep the line going, keep the air moving, and make sure that it's fast air, even if it's just a small amount of air because you want to play soft, it still needs to be a small amount of very fast air, and not thinking of each note as a disconnected entity, but all of them as being, you know, a string of pearls or something. You know, that's the vibe, and that was killing. Also quite nice, you know, for that, you know, but it's a bit more poof, poof, poof. I don't know if it's got, you know, quite the shine, the extra amounts of shine that you're looking for. So nickel, and we can pretty much set our sights on a nickel mouthpiece for you. That's pretty killing.
I really like the vibrancy of that. Like,
yeah. Cool. Yeah, play some more music on that. Like, really put it to the test. Notice even at mezzo forte, there's some shine. The moment you get into just second gear, you know, like something, you know, just lean in a little bit, and there's just like the sun starts to shine. That's cool.
With all your equipment, would you say that like the biggest theme for you is like finding where it's like the least amount of energy that you're using, and then leaning into that, and where that opens up?
Yeah, because that's the biggest problem with mouthpieces, with every mouthpiece out there, is that you have to choose between playing where the note really opens up and where it sounds best. Because, you know, I'm sorry, where it's in tune. It sounds best where it really opens up, but a lot of times that's far south of where you need to be moving it in order to be in tune. So in our case, it's you know, very much the project to figure out the perfect recipe so you get all these positive qualities in the mouthpiece, and the intonation is solid. The equal tempered octaves just makes it so that there's no need ever to choose between tone and intonation. And we have all these mouthpieces exist because people like different diameters, and people want to make different colors of sound, you know, and so every single mouthpiece is very much part of the same family, in that the place where the notes really open up and shine in the entire range is the same place where they will play in tune on the tuner. So it's just up to you to maintain an equality to your approach. Those people who do make the adjustment and who do really say, okay, I am committed to never pinching up or pressing the mouthpiece harder into my face to make another note happen. That's not how I want to live. Those people really, really get to experience some serious benefits. So it sounds like you're already there. I haven't heard you play something above high C yet,
no,
but in the middle register, it seems like you're good. You know, it's not been reprogrammed really. Just like break that into smaller pieces, and you use repetition to make sure that every time you double back and go again, that it's a little bit more on point. You know. And just check, you know, even at the softest volume, you know, really make sure that you're aware of where the targets are, so that you really can just let go and stop thinking about, okay, put everything in its place and just, you know, make the music. So break that phrase up into a few pieces of, you know, a few repetitious chunks. tritone. You know, check that one. Nice, nice. As soon as you really picture where those targets are in your mind's eye, it's golden. But when you're just going on muscle memory,
Yeah.
it sounds like you're walking on eggshells, but there's no need to.
Yeah.
I understand why. Like, you know. So yeah. Okay. Now da 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 da. Now, you know, give it. Oh my God.
That was really easy.
Yeah. Does it normally? It
No.
obviously doesn't feel like that. So
It definitely does not.
rhetorical question.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, imagine what that, like, what are the ramifications of that? You know, imagine,
Yeah.
you know, do the math. Where are you going to be in a year from now
Yeah.
if everything is that easy? Because we're basically just removing all of the heavy lifting. So, you know, now what are you going to do with all that energy that you've been wasting before?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
right.
That's cool. Mental and physical energy. You know, endurance, it'll make an impact. Musicality, it'll make an impact.